What's going on tonight, guys? Quick video for you. Yesterday's video where we talked about self-sabotage really struck a lot of chord, or struck a chord with a lot of people. Walking through the gym, I had people send me messages that are one-on-one clients. Everybody was talking about like commenting way more than normal, and it's like, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we look in the mirror? We're not confident. We're not happy. We want to make change, so we make a plan. We make change, and we start to see some results. It could be for a week, could be for a month, could be for 6 months, whatever it is. When we make these changes, we actually get the results we're looking for. And the very first thing that we do is we run right back to the behaviors that got us where we didn't want to be in the first place. So that was yesterday's video about why do we do this, right? And I think there's a couple of reasons. One, it was the plan all along, right? A lot of times, how many times have you done this? I've done it myself. Like, all right, I'm going to eat healthy all week and then I'm going to go really just live it up on the weekend, right? I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to change the way I eat during the week. And then I'm going to go out to like a nice breakfast spot, maybe First Watch, and I'm going to have pizza for lunch, and I'm going to have like, I'm going to go to a steakhouse for dinner. Like, I'm going to do all this stuff. And it's like, I'm going to erase everything I did for the week. I'm going to overeat. I'm going to overindulge. I'm not going to have self-control, which is the whole thing from what we talked about yesterday, where it's like, that's the behavior that got me where I didn't want to be anyway. But a lot of people plan, hey, I'm going to go out all week, and then I'm just going to totally gorge myself on the weekend. Or it's like, all right, I've got an event coming up in a month. There might be a pool party. There might be a beach a workout, whatever. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eat super clean. I'm not going to have any cheats, none, zero. And then for 30 days, and that day comes, and then what do you do, right? And then afterwards, I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to kind of just live it up for the weekend. And then a couple of days later, and then we're doing the same exact things we did that got us there. So it was planned. Or, I'm going to work really hard to get ready for summer. And then once summer's over, screw it. I'll go back to bulking, like forever bulk, bro, like whatever you want to call it. Like, so the reason why we do this is because it was actually planned from the very beginning. That's what we were planning on doing. And it's kind of just like a lot of people do this. So maybe you don't even think about it, right? That's one reason why we do this. Two, this is like a big one of like how you view yourself, right? So maybe you see yourself a certain way, and like this person that you are is someone that's like, oh, I'm gonna get ready for a month, or I'm gonna eat clean during the week, or I'm gonna try a new diet, or I'm gonna try a new gym, whatever it is. You are this person, right? And like you try, and then eventually you're gonna get back to the real you, right? You haven't quite seen yourself as a different person. You haven't gone from making the person that you are to the person that you want to be. You haven't made that identity shift, right? So it's always in your head. There's always a term to it. Like, I'm gonna do this for a little while, but then eventually I'm just gonna be, fast food boss again, or whatever it is, right? You haven't made the identity shift. That's a big one. That's the key. Is like, do you see yourself as just you that you've always seen yourself as, and then a couple weeks a year you try to do things that might be a little healthy? Or do you look at yourself and say, no, I want to be a healthy, fit person that lives a long life, that's active, that can do things that others can't, that is strong, that loves the way they look, is confident when they look in the mirror, and I'm going to act accordingly no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to live a life of moderation. I'm going to enjoy some things, but it's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to totally shut it off for months, weeks, years at a time, right? There's an identity shift that kind of needs to happen. I think that's a big reason why a lot of people don't do it, because they always know it's going to end, one, or two, they're actually planning for it to end. Like, they're planning to reward themselves with that. And when you get down that path, that rabbit hole, that person, or the way you've eaten, or the way you've trained, or the way you've behaved for a long time, and you allow yourself to get right back into it, like on purpose, you're just going to just totally derail yourself because that's your plan. It can be very hard to get back on it. So maybe try not planning to totally derail everything every single weekend, or every single month, or every single 3 months, whatever it is. Like, don't plan to do it. And then start to identify yourself as someone who just does fit healthy things, because that's the kind of person you are, not the old you, the person you've always been that does other things, then occasionally you try. All right, give that a shot. Let me know if it works. As always, there'll be a getting started guide in the comments. And we've also got something special coming up soon. So stay tuned to these videos. You don't have to be a member of the gym to participate, but you absolutely can be a member of the gym to participate. Stay tuned. See you guys soon.